All right, so here's the deal. I want to make this for dinner, and this is my mini rice cooker, and I was soaking some minced garlic, no, minced onion, and before I turned it on, I'm glad I look. Always check and make sure one of these aren't in there. That would have caused a fire. So I'm not sure. I know it makes rice. Will it make my chili mac? I don't know. And right below, I have my battery, so I'm going to see how much energy it takes. So my battery says it is at 100%. This is going to be a good experiment. The first thing I did was open the can, and boy, that smells delicious. Now if we go on the back, okay, so it has 440 calories, and I'm not going to eat that much. And I would share a little bit of the gravy with Lucy, but I can smell that it has spices. All right, so that's been on for a while, my minced onion, and I'm going to go ahead and dump it in and see what happens. All right, so it filled it up a lot. It really did. Next, I'm going to plug everything in, and not only is it important, like, does it cook this? But how much electricity is it going to use until it's nice and hot? I can't eat that cold. I know some people can, but I just can't do it. All right, so there we are. That's what it's pulling, but it's only on warm right now. I don't know whether it's warming it up. Oh, there we go. Okay, switched it over to cook. And now pulled 197 output. Okay, this will be interesting. And I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on it. And I'll cut back in and we'll see how it's doing. Before we get going, I thought I'd show you. This is like a giant hot plate. I'm pretty sure this is going to get hot. And that is just a plunger to let it know that something's on there. And do you like the way my shelves pull out to be my little cooking table? That's my little drawers. Yeah. Okay, back to our experiment we go. All right, we are starting dinner at 5:05. So I will see what happens. It's pulling 198 watts down to 99%, and we've been on for 30 seconds. Well, this could cook it in like 5 minutes, so that would be pretty good. And then tomorrow I'll just recharge my Bluetti battery. It charges really fast. All right, we're at 5:10, and I'm going to go ahead and give it a quick stir. Let's see what we got going on here. Bring the stuff up from the bottom. And let me see. We got a test. Okay, that is a little warmish, but not going as fast as I had hoped for. This has been 5 minutes. Maybe it had a 2-minute warm up for the pot. I'll keep checking back. All right, we are 10 minutes into the cooking process. Ooh, down to 84%. Let me give it a stir and see how we are. Is it edible yet? And that's all I really care about. Is it at an edible temperature? I don't care if it boils. So 84%. There we go. You know what? I think a couple more minutes and it'll be done. All right, it is 5:18 and I have ascertained we are at perfect eating temperature. So 13 minutes. And how much of the battery did it chew up? We're down to 80%. We're going to turn that off. And so that means I'll be able to get 5 meals off of one charge. So that's pretty good. And yeah, let me show you some more. All right, so it needs some help. So I put in some chili powder already, and I have garlic powder. And what these are these are old like ground cumin, ground pepper shakers that I got over at Target. And it makes it real easy and nice. There we go. I just flipped up the top and a little bit of garlic. Yay. It's going to, like I said, it needs some help. It needs some help. Definitely not really good. And there's some onion. And bon appetit, guys. It heated up my can of soup in 13 minutes. So I'm very happy with it. And it only used up 20% of the battery. And if it needs more help, I got that at Wegmans. That's a pretty good chili grinder. All right, so last thing I wanted to show you, look how it cleaned up. That cleaned up really well. The food's just sliding out, so it's a really good non-stick surface. And what I'm going to use is my little scraper to scrape the rest out. Oh my gosh, this was a great meal once I doctored it up. And I was really, really stressing over the cleanup. It's going to come clean real easy.